This week, we build upon the mediator's opening statement and identify the skills required of a competent mediator in facilitating parties' opening statements and in developing information. These skills include effective questioning, listening, note-taking, and managing the expression of strong emotions. The mediator's competence in managing the process of exchanging and developing information is essential to effectively conducting mediation's subsequent phases. Effectively developing information in a mediation is different from the fact-finding processes commonly utilized outside this dispute resolution process. A competent mediator must not only establish trust and rapport with the parties initially, but must be able to maintain that relationship throughout the process. Thus, developing knowledge and skills regarding this phase of mediation is critically important. It may be useful to think of mediation as a kind of three-way, goal-oriented interview that ideally begins open-endedly in what could be called a helping mode, in which the parties are assisted in describing the problem as they see it. It then moves to more probing interventions in order to uncover new and sometimes sensitive information. Eventually, it involves persuasive efforts, using both the information gathered from the participants and some that the mediator may provide to help the parties see the conflict differently and achieve movement from earlier stances. These three types of interviews and the distinction between directive and non-directive interviewing are a focus of our study this week. During this information gathering phase of the process, effective mediators demonstrate empathy and continue to build rapport as they synthesize what they have heard and summarize that information in response. This brings to focus the critical importance of good listening, not just hearing, but purposeful listening. Listening for content, empathy, needs, interest, goals, and priorities, ultimate negotiation issues, evaluation, and diagnosis. Think of approaching this task with enthusiastic curiosity. Other key communication enhancing interventions are essential skills for mediators and include, for example, pointing out agreements, productive reframing, clarifying meaning, coaching people to express their anger productively, and stating and enforcing ground rules.